Hi everybody, welcome to HRCrest. This is Sudakshana. I had such an exhaustive day today. It was one of those days where you just get into workplace and you see everything is going all right. One stakeholder came shouting in the morning because something's not gotten done as per his specification. There was a call from London in the afternoon because some employee behavior some employee had an issue with the behavior of the person in the organization. There was some HR operational challenge, then there were development center feedback happening. So there were like just too many things happening at the same time, and they just completely threw me off gear. I had to actually struggle, and I was wondering what to do. Obviously, there are things that that we possess as HR people, which are the competencies that we possess, which helps us go through the day. But today, I was just wondering that what made me go through the day in my own way. I thought, yes, of course, all those leadership qualities, stakeholder influencing qualities, leveraging and collaborating, and all of that worked fine. But there was still something that made me push myself through the day and get through it. The first thing that I thought was how did I really encounter those challenges was when I looked back, and I thought if I have actually managed to overcome many situations for so many years, then today's situation is not all that great. So that gave me the confidence to first stand up and accept the situation that there is a problem and I need to find a solution for it. Secondly, what really made me work my way through the stakeholder was when I went to his workplace and I sat with him and I said, "Hey, listen, this is not the first time that you're working together. There have been multiple incidents earlier where things have really worked out." So he said, "Yes, definitely, Sudakshana. And the reason why I'm willing to even talk to you and give your team a chance to rework is because of the brownie points that you have earned or the credibility that you have earned for yourself." So personal credibility. And the third was that everything was out of my control. I mean, some employee who's got a conduct issue in London, and his manager is screaming at the top of his voice, and there are so many laws that protect an employee behavior in a situation like that, and everything was completely ambiguous. I hadn't really handled something like this earlier. So I just realized that there lies an ability to deal with ambiguity and thrive in it. So I was just thinking that all those templates that every organization makes about the competencies required by an HR manager, of course there are very sensible competencies and highly credible competencies because we as HR people definitely possess them. But I thought there has to be an addition of these three competencies in that list. One is thrive in ambiguity, second is earn personal credibility, and third is always retain your competence. Of course, these are my take on the HR competencies that should be added to the list. uh, for more details, just visit HRCrest.com and do give me your feedback, suggestions and your views. Thank you very much.